Good afternoon. It is afternoon now. Welcome to you to this second Wednesday noon live stream on It's For Ministry. I hope you're all well. I'm feeling a bit ropey myself, but wanted to make sure that I lived up to that wee commitment that I'd made to myself to do a brief live at 12 noon each Wednesday. On the Facebook chat, there has been some discussion about different software to display words and videos in church, in the buildings. It's something that I haven't been doing for a while in the largest of my rural churches, where we have often in the past used a multimedia projector. We haven't during the COVID restrictions because without a permanently mounted projector, it has been on a board across some pews, and that has been difficult and would have minimised the number of people we could have had in the church. So it's something that I'm following with interest as folk are talking about the pros and cons of the different software available. Some that have been mentioned include ProPresenter, OpenSong, Easy Worship, Proclaim, Worship Extreme, and many saying good old PowerPoint, maybe along with OBS. OBS, of course, as well as being streaming software and recording software, can also be used to project words, videos, whatever. In fact, let me now switch to the desktop view, and there in OBS, I'll maximise that. When you're over the main window, you can right click and full screen projection, and if that was connected to an external monitor, why is that not seeing that just now? Because I'm not, Windows and the P key lets you select whether you're duplicating or extending. And I'm currently duplicating the screen so that you can see my desktop. If I was projecting or streaming the output from OBS, I would want to extend that. But that's how to get your OBS still shows that as preview when I think it should say program. If we go into studio mode, you see the difference then between preview and program, and it's the program output that you would want to direct to projector. And with some clever wiring with an HDMI splitter, you could have an output from a laptop going to a projector for the on-site, in-person experience, but it could also be being fed to another computer or to an ATEM Mini or other streaming device for the live stream. So possibilities with OBS as a bit of software to be using. Other things, of course, PowerPoint, yes, it is flexible. It lets you have exactly what you want on screen. A new one on me that I have come across because of the Facebook chat is VideoPsalm. And having had a wee look at it, I would say it is it's rather good. It's absolutely free. It is branded as missionware, and there's the encouragement to support some ministry, some mission activity if you appreciate this software. There are, you can see my mouse moving around there in what it calls the agenda area, the order of service, where you can drop in song files. There's Beauty for Brokenness. You see in the centre, in the edit section, the words there, the verses then as they will appear. That's the Lord my God that's there currently. And one of the things that I really like about VideoPsalm is that with that next button, or using one of the down arrow keys or page down, you can go through all the verses. You can then specify what happens when you get to the end of a particular section. So that's now gone to a blank background image, candles there down the foot, and then when you continue again, it would go to the next item. You see there in the preview screen what would be going to the big screen or to the live stream. This area here is where we've got the songbooks, and within VideoPsalm you can download a number of different songbooks from around the world, many different languages featuring, and the complete mission praise with the text of all 1,384 songs is there. And even if you haven't dropped a song into the agenda area, if all of a sudden a song was announced and it wasn't prepared, so the person leading worship says, "Let's now sing Abba Father," we can see it there, and we could highlight it, and it immediately is dropped into the song preview area there, and clicking on it would bring it in there with the default background and text, which I've still to perfect. It's maybe not too clear against that green background. The hierarchy that it uses takes a wee bit to get your head around. There's a base value, which is the background that it would default to when there's nothing else being displayed, and you can set default for all the songbooks, for all the Bibles. We'll come on to the Bibles in a moment, or for a particular songbook, a complete song. So we're currently showing Abba Father. And if we were to select song and then change the background, maybe change it to that background with the candles, and then that whole song is now using that background. But as we've clicked on a particular verse, that style, the scope of the style has changed to verse, and you've really got to keep an eye on that. I got myself into a right muddle with now I was thinking it was the software wasn't behaving correctly, but having got my head around how it was applying the style levels, then it did, the penny dropped eventually. But a very stable, robust piece of software. Individual video clips can be dropped in simply from the file explorer. If you've got a video file that you want to use, you would simply drag it into that agenda area, and then it's going to drop in, and we can reposition it, just drag and drop into the sequence that we would want that. So VideoPsalm, I think, has become my go-to software for presenting hymns and songs. One thing that I had set up yesterday, a new songbook with some words that I may wish to use frequently, and had set up that with the Lord's Prayer, and that was quite a simple exercise to do. VideoPsalm. I love the fact that the website for it is a weebly.com website. It is perhaps one that might be overlooked, but having spent a wee bit of time with it, it does seem to me to be worthy of a wee bit of investigation. It's free and it does the job. In the past, I have often used ScreenMonkey, which you'll find, again, a free piece of software, particularly devised for use in churches, as of course VideoPsalm and many of the other solutions that have been mentioned have been. ScreenMonkey, the grid there that you can fill each box with a particular type of media, including songs, and it has its own built-in lyric editor, quite similar to VideoPsalm in many ways. Audio files, video files, color files, and ScreenMonkey is based on four layers, which can be part of each view. So that's ScreenMonkey, another one that I've used for many years. It hasn't been updated for a wee while. Having said that, I must have a look at the website and see if that is still the case. ScreenMonkey. Oops. Hope I spelled it correctly. ScreenMonkey.co.uk. Professional media playback and control software for live events, theatre, churches, VJs and broadcasts. And version 4.1, I think that is what I still have. Yeah, we'll check up on that. I hope that's been helpful. Do keep the comments coming on the Facebook chat around different software that you have been using. And we'll see you again next time on It's for Ministry, Wednesday at noon next week. Goodbye. God bless you all.